Boy, do we have a treat for you today. Today, we get to talk and cook and eat beef. Thank you, everybody who just clapped for beef, because this beef is special. You ready? Okay, let's do this. When I was in culinary school, there was this dish. I really liked it. It was called beef Wellington. I wanted to make a dish that was similar to beef Wellington. See, beef Wellington is made with beef tenderloin. It's very expensive. It's the most expensive part of the cow. So I started thinking, what can I make that's similar to beef Wellington, but it's affordable? And I started thinking ground beef. So we're gonna do a dish. It's less expensive, and it's easy to make. This is a great dish for you to make ahead of time and freeze it. And then when you're ready, you pull it out, thaw it out overnight, and then pop it in the oven. Super quick, okay? And usually, correct me if I'm wrong, usually you buy this in like a family pack, a large pack, right? Perfect. We're gonna get to that, but we're gonna start our onion. Take off both sides of the onion. I have a hot saute pan working right now. Yes. Now we're gonna add some oil to it because we don't want it to stick. We wanna actually add some flavor to our onion as well. So you use whatever type of oil you like. I'm going to add a little bacon grease. Wow, bacon lovers. There it is. Just a little bacon. Oh, you see it smoking right away? Perfect. Now let's cut our onion. How much onion should I use? All of it. I like the way you think, sir. It actually says half a small onion for 1 pound of beef. How much beef do I have there? Do I have 1 pound or more than a pound? 2.5? 3 pounds? I have no idea how much I have. I just love hearing y'all call out numbers. Okay, did you hear that? That means the pan is hot enough. That's what you're looking for. You want to have that pan talk to you when you add your ingredients. And there it is. This is called what? Saute means to jump quickly. And that's what you want to do. Just, you can practice with pasta in a dry pan. Now, our onions are great. I love it. But let's put something else in there to flavor it, add to the aroma, add to our dish. How about some garlic? Do you buy your garlic like this? Or do you buy it like this? Both? Miss Jean, how do you buy your garlic? Like this? Absolutely. Now this is great, but it's kind of a pain to clean. Sometimes they're small, whatever. Like this is easy. You take this, put it in your food processor, boom, you're done. Now you have this. If you buy it already minced in the jar, how long was it minced? Who knows? So we add garlic. And we're gonna have a nice smell already. Oh yeah, that's good. I can tell already, that's gonna be delicious. Now let's season our beef. Call it out with me. After the ground beef, what's the first thing? How much? 1 ounce, okay, that's about right. Liquid smoke. Do you use this? No? He says no, somebody says yes. Well, this kind of gives it a smoky flavor. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. It's your recipe, right? Since it's my recipe, I'm gonna use a little bit of this. Maybe you like that other one. You like the other one or this one? Okay, season it however you want so you got a good flavor. Let's go with a little kosher salt. If you can see your salt, you can control it. I recommend a kosher salt, but then again, if you're using this, you're using this, and you're using this, these all have salt in them, correct? Your doctor probably said, less salt in your diet, right? Okay, so we'll add some more. Next, garlic pepper. Do you use garlic pepper? Do you use a garlic pepper with salt in it or without? That's it. Now we're gonna wait for our onion and we're gonna do this one. Let's go to our pastry. You ready? All right, come on over. Now, let's have, anybody have puff pastry on them? No? Okay, well, I happen to have some. Here it is, right here. Now, when you buy the puff pastry, chances are it's kind of folded, right? You got to let it temper overnight. Don't get frustrated. You want to use it right away? Put it in your fridge. The next morning, it'll be ready to go. This is how it looks. There's usually a piece of paper on it. If it's chilled, it's easier to control. You want to be able to use it and it doesn't break apart on you because it's too cold, or it's too thawed and it becomes hard to work with. Use a little bit of all-purpose flour. Just kind of move it around, kind of like baby powder almost. If you don't have flour, how about cornstarch? Why not? Do you have a mini muffin tin at home? You just want to dry it off. Take your puff pastry. See how I kept the paper on it? Place it right on top. Remove your paper. Now, it's going to look, this looks a little shiny. Not too much, but a little shiny. It's okay. Add a little bit more flour on it. Brush it off. You can do it with your hand or with a little brush. Who has a little brush? Perfect. You can just brush it right off. You just want enough so that it dries it out. Now, if you have a second muffin tin, you have a second one? Underneath, on the bottom part of it, put a little flour, place it on top, and press it down. Now you take some egg wash, which is eggs and a little bit of water or milk, and you brush between. Now this acts as kind of like glue. You're going to see when this is how this is going to look. Pretty easy, right? Now, in the little holes, you can put shredded cheese or cubed cheese, your favorite cheese. I've got sharp cheddar. You know, whatever your favorite cheese is. Okay, so you put your cheese down. Now, if it's shredded or cubed, put it down. Now our onions are sauteed. Let's come back over here. Onions are sauteed. You want them to be partially cooked, if not cooked all the way. You can go transparent all the way if you want to. This is perfect for what we're doing. Goes right into the beef. Now, just kind of mash it together. This is almost like a meatloaf, right? With the meatloaf, you're going to add egg to it, right? We're not doing that. You can also maybe put breadcrumbs and milk if you're going to make a meatball, right? We're not doing that either. This is almost like a seasoned hamburger or a steak, right? Of course, you can do it any way you want because it belongs to you. We'll bring in our pan back up to heat. You take a nice scoop. You want a scoop that's going to fit inside your tin. So if you have a large tin, larger scoop. Now, you can go flat if you like, but I like to go nice and rounded. Just kind of make it like a little ball, put it right into your pan. Now, your pan's already has some oil in it. It has some good flavor from the onion already. You're going right back in. You can do this. Yes? Say, I can do this. Absolutely, yes, you can. And this meatball or meat morsel, however you want to call it, is just going in because now you want to sear the outside of the meat, kind of like a beef Wellington. On your beef tenderloin, you sear the outside so that the juices stay inside. And you want to do the same thing with this. You want to sear the outside, and you don't want to cook it all the way through because you're going to bake it in the oven. So, there it is. And you do the same amount of meatballs or morsels that you have into your pan. Now, if you have a family size pack of beef, I recommend do it all. Woo, look how pretty that is. And that's what you're looking for, a good color. So now you take those beautiful little morsels and you place them right inside above your cheese, whatever cheese that is, blue cheese, Gouda, Havarti, whatever you like. Then you take your Cutco pizza cutter and cut between. your lines. See how that is? Pretty easy, right? Can you do this? Absolutely, yes you can. And this is great for the kiddos. This is when you get them involved. Like the kiddos here, you take it and you wrap north. Can you see what I'm doing? South, east, west, and if you need to, roll it around a little bit on the flour, and that goes right onto the pan. Now you can put them real tight, right next to each other. Pop them in the freezer, and then when you're ready, you just break off what you want. Easy, right? Awesome. Now, let's pretend that we did all of these, and they're ready to go into the oven. Here they are. Let's brush them with something. Egg wash. Okay, so now we brushed it with egg wash, and by the way, you can brush them while they're thawed, not while they're frozen, because if it's frozen, the egg wash will freeze up on you, and it won't stick, anything won't stick on it. If they taste like hamburgers, right? Kind of taste like hamburger. What do you want to put on it? Sesame seeds, poppy seeds. You want maybe paprika. So now you've egg washed these, you put something on them, pop them in the oven, 10 minutes later, they're ready to go. How about we make a quick sauce? Yeah. All right. We're gonna start with the mayonnaise-based sauce here. A quick whisk, something mayo. We have almost like a hamburger flavor. Who said ketchup? Use your favorite ketchup, whatever that ketchup is. They are not a sponsor, by the way. Just a little bit, okay? Not much. Just a touch. Do you like ketchup? You do? You don't? You do, okay. This is for you, sir. All right, and we're good. All right, what's next? How about just a touch of barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is. Just a touch. And then maybe a touch of hot sauce. Yeah, not too much. We got kids in the house. And we're done with that. How about a Texas relish? Since we're using Texas ingredients, Texas cows, just a touch of Texas relish. And wow, we're done. We're done. We're done. Mama says eat your greens. Let's put something green on here. All right. Make Mama happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your Yahoo Wagyu Puff Puffs. Thank you everybody for being here at the most Texan place on the earth, the wonderful State Fair of Texas.